Hey guys, thanks for joining. Today we're going to be talking about small talk in a business environment. So you might be meeting someone at a conference, convention, business event. So these are some great conversation starters, some great phrases that you're going to be able to use when you need them. Let's start with the most important part, which is starting a conversation. So there's a few different situations, and for each situation, I've given you a different phrase that you can use. So you may need to introduce yourself for the very first time. So you can say this: I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Hannah, for example. I'm Hannah, it's nice to meet you. You could be introducing someone else as well. So you could say, Amy, this is my colleague Jason. We work in the same department. Jason, this is Amy. You might want to reconnect with someone that you haven't seen in a while. You could say, long time no see. It's so good to see you again. How have you been? Reconnecting with someone that doesn't remember you. Hey Alex, you don't remember me, do you? Let me jog your memory. We met at last year's convention in Japan. So let me jog your memory. Let me jog your memory. This means let me remind you of who I am. Okay, let me jog your memory. We met at last year's convention. Perfect. Next one, meeting someone in person. You must be Tom. It's so nice to finally meet you in person. So in this day and age, we speak to and we deal with a lot of people online through emails, through Zoom calls, but some of them we don't actually know in person. We've never actually met before. So this is a great one to use if it's the first time you meet someone in person, in the flesh. All right. If you want to start the conversation, you want to pay attention to one thing, and that is to make sure that the conversation has open-ended questions. You want to begin with open-ended questions. What does this mean? This means that you want to ask them questions that aren't going to have a yes or no response. They're going to have a long form answer for you, right? So this way you're going to get the person you're speaking to say more than just yes or no, which usually kind of kills a conversation right from the get-go. So, some examples here. How was your trip here? Have you been here for long or did you just arrive? How is work since I last saw you? I remember you told me, and then you can kind of insert whatever it is that you remember from your previous conversation. Another great one is, congrats on your promotion. How are you finding your new role? Did it take you long to get here, or do you live close by? What's new at your company? There are so many new faces at this conference. Do you know many people? All right, so these are really great conversation starters. Next one, asking someone about where they're from. Now, I don't always advise for people to do this just because sometimes if you're not too familiar with the person, they might take offense to why you're asking where they're from because they might see it as something that is not very important. So just kind of be careful with this one and kind of check to see, think about it before you kind of ask this question. So you can ask them something along the lines of, I can't place your accent. Where are you from? Are you from London? Did you move here for work? Where are you originally from? Did you have to travel here or do you live here? So these are some great questions to get to know someone on a more personal level and to know where they're from. Next one, finding out more about their work. So you can ask them questions like, how long have you been in this industry for? How did you get into this field of work? How did you work your way up to CFO? Have you been with the company for a while? So these are some great questions if you really want to pick someone's brains and you want to ask them questions about their career and how they were able to achieve their success. Some responses might be, I've been in this industry for over 20 years now. I fell into marketing by accident. So fell into means that it wasn't planned for, it just kind of happened accidentally. I studied economy at university, and after 10 years, I went back and completed my master's. I started as an intern and they hired me after 2 months, and I've been with them ever since. Some great expressions and some responses that you could use if someone wants to know more about your career and how you got started in the industry. Weather and travel. Okay, so you can ask these general questions. It doesn't have to be about business specifically. These are really good ones to start conversations about other things that aren't business focused. So you could ask questions like, are you used to humid weather like this? Does it reach below 0 degrees in your city? Are you as cold as I am? It's freezing. Have you been enjoying the beach in this sunny weather? The weather isn't too bad today. Thank God we're coming out of winter. I can't handle the cold anymore. So this response is a really good one as well. Talking about business and the global economy. So asking some questions like, how are you holding up in this global recession? Have you been feeling the economic impact of the pandemic? This is a really good one because I think post-pandemic, every country and probably most companies have felt some type of change, whether it's been a positive or a negative one, there has been some type of economic impact on them. So this is a really good one to ask. Are there a lot of layoffs happening in your country at the moment? So this is just asking, layoffs is basically if they're firing a lot of people. Are your sales being affected by the inflation? Has work picked up since the last time we spoke? Now this last one is a really good one to ask if someone has told you about their work or their business struggles, and it's a really good one to show them that you remembered and that you listen and care. Next one, to invite someone for business drinks or for dinner. So again, with this one, you also want to be careful when asking this question because you don't want someone to misunderstand you. Sometimes people from different countries or cultures might misinterpret what your intentions are. So you just want to make sure that you clarify why you want to invite them out for dinner or for drinks. So for example, here you can say, it was really great chatting with you. Let's continue this conversation over drinks or over dinner. I would love to learn more about your product. Okay? So you're telling them why you want to invite them out for drinks or dinner. And the key word here that I want you guys to focus on is over. So let's continue this over drinks, over dinner, over coffee. We use this preposition in English in this circumstance. So just pay attention to that. It's a really good one. My team and I have enjoyed getting to know you and would love to invite you out for dinner as a kind gesture to say thank you. So again, telling them why you want to invite them out to dinner. You want to return the favor. You want to say thank you. You and your team are so happy with them. Next one. A few of us are going to the pub or to the bar for drinks. Would you like to join us? Okay, so it's a group of you guys. You're all going out and you're being thoughtful and kind and asking if they'd like to join. Great. The last one is ending a conversation. So you can use some of these expressions. Sometimes you want to end a conversation, but you're not really sure how. So these are some really good ones that you can use. First one, do you know what the time is? I probably have to head back to work. Next one, it was great chatting, but I should probably go find my colleagues before the conference starts. I'll see you later though. It has been a pleasure meeting you. I'll see you later in the day. Thanks for your time. Let's exchange emails or numbers to keep in touch. So this last one is probably one of my favorites because it shows that although you want to end the conversation, you would like to reconnect with them in the future, and exchanging emails and numbers is a great way to network as well. So you're kind of hitting two birds with one stone here. All right, fantastic. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more, check out my other YouTube videos that I've done in the past. Give this video a thumbs up, send it to some of your friends or colleagues that might also benefit from it, and feel free to follow me on Instagram and Facebook for more tips like this one. Also, guys, if you need some help with your international career, if you want to improve your English for business purposes, then I would be more than happy to schedule a call with you. All you need to do is click the link in the description box below this YouTube video and schedule a call with me, and I will be in contact with you very soon. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next Tuesday, same time. Thanks, guys.